When the spirit is moving, it comes with its environment. That's what we call atmosphere. They carry the environment. So the environment of Gabriel is secrets and mysteries. So when it comes, we know things. Most times when you function in the prophetic anointing, an angel in the order of Gabriel stood by you. And so you look at somebody, you just know what is in the person's heart. How did you know? You entered an atmosphere of a being. That's how they operate. They carry the environment. So God displayed enormous creativity when he fashioned the angels. When he wanted to create man, there was nothing external he could do anymore. The only thing he thought of was to make himself. I want to sit down and watch myself. And that is why the glory of man, unlike the angel, is not external. He had to hide the glory of man, because if the angels see that glory, they will know. And they may begin to worship man. So he said, he has hid this treasure in earthen vessel. So when he created man, because man was a representative of God, he didn't put the glory outside. Michael's glory is external. Gabriel's glory is external. But the glory of man is hid inside. And that's why Paul said, this is the mystery of the age. Christ in you, the hope of glory. So, David was carried to heaven. And he heard angelic debate. And some of the things David heard now brought David to a state of sobriety. And David began to ask God, what is man? It's not who is man. Because that question came from the angelic realm. What is this being? We have seen everything you created, but what is man? The reason is because when you want to define a man, you can't define him after any other except God. So the simplest way to define man is God in dust. The simplest way to define man is God concealed. So when God looks upon man and created man, God had to rest, because I don't need to walk anymore. Because when man is walking, God is walking. The reason God rested on the seventh day is because God has completed the project of creating another God. And that's why he said, ye are gods, because you are the children of the Most High. And when Jesus came, Jesus did not contradict David. He said, it is written, ye are gods, because you are the children of the Most High. If he say you are gods, unto whom the word of the Lord came, and the scriptures cannot be broken. You are gods. Why did you think God rested on the seventh day? Because if God is working on the seventh day, it means two gods will be working. If that is preaching and another one is preaching, you'll be distracted now. So when one is preaching, the other one needs to rest. So the one in heaven was resting, so that the one on earth can walk. That one on earth is the one now functioning by the wisdom of God, by the purposes of God, and by the will of God. So that one on earth cannot walk unless it's in alignment with the one in heaven.